Everybody, welcome back. I'm Candace Chantel, and here we are talking about manifesting in like the simplest, most low effort way possible. So today I was just thinking, right? I was talking to one of my friends, and the concept of like people rushing their manifestations is just really weighing on me. And I just kind of am in a space where I just want to tell people, like, what's the rush? I just want everyone to understand that there should be no rush. There should be no anxiety and effort around your manifestation. And let me tell you why. Wait. First, let me tell you a story. So I have a friend who was very, very, very new to manifesting last year. She just hadn't really been into it before and really just hadn't, seen a lot of, if that's not what you're looking for online, you probably won't see a lot of content around that. So I was talking to her about manifesting because she was in a specific situation where her employer wrongly let her go. And then they made up reasons why they fired her. So of course, if you're like let go for some crazy reason, you can file for unemployment and get paid for the time that you're not working. So of course, that's what she did. She filed for unemployment, and the company actually fought her on it. They fought her. They told the people, no, she's not eligible for this because like she was a bad employee, bad at her job, whatever. That's why she got fired. So she's not eligible. So the unemployment agency was like, oh, sorry, denied. So she appealed for the benefits. Like, no, I'm going to file an appeal because you need to hear my side of the story. They're lying, whatever. So she was like really stressed out about it. You know how it is. Like when you first have a big change in your life like that, like especially like a job transition, it can be stressful. So she was really stressed out about it. And I was like, telling her the types of things she needed to do to kind of like manifest a good outcome. I'm like, don't worry about the outcome. Just constantly say to yourself, I'm fully approved. I get my full benefits. My story is heard. That's it. I'm fully approved. I get my full benefits. My story is heard. Like everything is all good. All is well. And I was just telling her, like, keep repeating that over and over. Try not to be so invested and focused on the outcome or what might go wrong that you kind of just like get yourself off in your head. But again, guys, the things that we say to you as like coaches or whatever, the things that we say to you as people who have been there and done that, it's much easier said than done. It is much easier said than done, especially when it's like a high stakes situation involving finances, love, whatever. I get it. It's much easier said than done. And so she was stressing out about it, fairly like a lot. So essentially what happened was she had her hearing, and the people in the hearing basically, I don't know what kind of, this was during the pandemic. I know that because everything was virtual, and the people in the hearing were just not listening, not taking any of her evidence into consideration. Like the other side, her employers were literally lying, flat out lying. And it was contradicted by her evidence. Like she was showing like they said this, but this says something different. And so the lady who was in charge of her hearing was just like, nope, denied again. So she was like really stressed out for a little bit. And then lo and behold, a couple months later, she's telling me, oh, I got a new hearing. Like this is brand new. They're getting all my evidence again. Like I was able to do this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And this time, you guys, she was so much more calm about it. She was like, I know that no matter what, my side of the story is going to be heard, and I'm going to like let everyone know. I'm going to expose them like that they're liars, they're this. And like, I just know that it's going to work out. And what happened, you guys, not only did they get exposed as liars, the person who was like in charge of the hearing wrote in the paper like all the contradictions that the employers had. So they just like looked super dumb. And the day that they gave my friend the decision that she had won the case, literally the night before that, they put all of that money from her unemployment that they were withholding before, they put all of it as a lump sum into her bank account the night before they even told her that she won. Like, how is that for a win? How is that for a win? And it really just brought up the whole plight of people who are waiting and not getting what they want, and who keep getting told no, who are just getting so stressed out and so anxious, when honestly, you guys, whatever you're manifesting is going to come to you. As long as you are persistent and you stick with it, it is going to come to you. So there is no need to rush. Yes, my friend had to wait for her she had to wait for her like vindication. She had to wait for the money that she received also. But when you think about it, when you receive an unemployment, anyone who's been on unemployment, I've been on unemployment probably like two or three times before. Anyone who receives unemployment, it is not a full check. It doesn't replace your income that you had. It's like a portion of your income, and it comes to you like on a weekly basis. So it's like they're piecemealing you money. What would have been better? Her getting like a couple $100s per week here and there, or the freaking couple of $1,000s that she just got, bam, deposited into her bank account. Now, mind you, she's long since moved on from that employer. She's long since gotten a better job, a much better situation. She's in a much happier place, which I think is what contributed to her being so much calmer and so much more chill and relaxed and able to kind of let the outcome flow to her. That really contributed to that, to allow her manifestation to just come fly. I mean, it came flying in like boom, smacked her in the face. Whereas before, she was just hoping to get a little bit of something. She was hoping to get a couple of $100s while she was, going forward. She was hoping that someone would see her case and be on her side. Not only did all that happen, but her employers got proven to be fools. They got proven to be liars. And she just got a huge lump sum of money. Like, talk about that for just like a wave of a manifestation coming in a much better way than she could have ever imagined it before. So I want you guys to think about that story and take it and applying it to whatever that you're manifesting. If you're manifesting, a relationship, a contact from a specific person, would you rather have these little struggle conversations? Yeah, they're talking to you, but it's like a struggle conversation peppered with little bad, incidents from the past? Or would you just rather have a full-on wave of love and security and happiness and fun? Would you rather have a full-on, commitment from people? Like, what would you rather have? So think about this lesson when you are rushing and stressing over your manifestations. Don't rush. What is the rush? Whatever you have desired, the full outcome that you have desired, not a piece of it, is going to come to you. It will come to you as long as you persist. The time frame should not matter. Again, the time frame should not matter. Would you rather spend 6 months of getting hot and cold conversations with this person, and just like still being in a place of limbo, not knowing what's going on, or waiting 8 months with nothing happening, and then all of a sudden, bam, this is a new and improved person, changed, mature, ready to start a new life with you and just ride off into the sunset. This is why you guys have to stop trying to force and control your manifestations and get into a state where you are so content and enjoyable in the present moment, whatever that moment may be, that you are allowing everything to flow into you completely unresisted. I'm like getting chills now thinking about how all of that stuff happened for my friend over the course. That unemployment case drug on for weeks and weeks, and rescheduled hearings and all of this stuff. And this hearing, the first hearing is not scheduled for a month, and then the next one, it drug on forever. All of that time, all of that struggle that it took when she was stressing out about it versus when she was in a good place, happy with where she was, saying, you know what, whatever happens is going to happen. I know I'm going to come out victorious. I know I'm going to come out the winner, versus being in that place. And then within less than a week, boom, your employer was an idiot. Boom, your employers are lying. Boom, here's a written record of it filed in the county courthouse that they're idiots. Boom, here's all of this money that we owe you. Like, you guys, what is the rush? There is no rush. When you find yourself starting to stress and starting to get frustrated and wanting to give up, because I've been there, I have been there. I have a specific manifestation that I have been there, and I'm like, I keep getting setbacks. You just have to recognize that and calm yourself down and say, wait, I'm in a good place right now. I know that whatever I have thought up here, whatever I have desired in my mind, it's on its way to me. It is coming no matter what. It has to come. What's the rush? I know I'm going to get there. You are too. Remember that. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video, but check out my resources below to help you out and fill in any gaps that you need with your manifesting journey. Bye.